Hi everyone, it's Mike here. So don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. So it's Monday, the start of a new week, and I've got a mountain of work and stuff to get through today. I've got accounts work to do and catch up on. I've got orders, website orders to process and pack. I need to count to make sure I've got enough stencil inserts to cover all the orders, because I'm running out, and it's getting to that point in the year where the printers are going to be really busy, and I need to make sure I've got enough stock, so I need to do a stock take on those to make sure I've got enough to cover what I are selling. And also I've been having some real sleepless nights the last week or so, because I've got that many ideas banging into my head at all hours of the day and night. I've had to buy a notepad to write the ideas that I've been getting down for projects and concepts for projects and ideas, so that I can follow up on for things to purchase and things to buy. I mean, for an example, I had an idea for a Christmas project, but I needed some small images of gnomes, Christmas gnomes. So I had to sit on the computer. It was like just gone midnight the other night, looking for a cheap stamp set with little mini gnomes on. Look, and I found one, and it was so inexpensive. But just stuff like that I'm having to write down so that I don't forget, because there's been some really, really good ideas. Also with this Copa thing, people, I asked for ideas on ways for people to, or for me to supplement revenue, and there was loads and loads of ideas from people. Some of the ideas were bloody good ones, pardon my French. And ones that I wanted to write down and make sure that I investigated and explored fully before deciding whether it was right for me or not for 2020. So it's just one of those days where I've got so much going on. I'm going to have to write a list to make sure that I write everything down so I don't forget to do stuff. So we've ordered a bookcase for the lounge. Yes. It's arrived flat packed. This is going to be fun. I suppose I ought to look at the instructions first to work out what piece is which. Oh, the joys of flat packed furniture. Okay. So after about 3/4 of an hour or so, that's the bookcase all done, in place. And the reason we bought it is because there's no fireplace in here. So where we're going to hang the stockings at Christmas. Hence the bookcase. We can hang them from the corners. It's the only reason for getting it. So another shopping trip. Always seem to do these days is go shopping. Of course, my holder for the car is broken. Which is a big pain in the bum, but hey ho. And the temperature is plummeted. It's freezing cold today, absolutely freezing cold. So I've just got back from the shops. I've been to visit one of the large kind of like home store kind of places here in the UK called The Range, and they've got a decent-ish kind of craft section. It's inexpensive crafts, not expensive stuff, and none of the what I would call like the top of the range stuff, like your Ranger, things like that. They don't stock that kind of thing, but they have middle of the road and very inexpensive stuff from China, that kind of thing. Pound stuff or dollar stuff if you're in the States. So I've just literally, I kind of filled a little mini basket for less than 10 quid. And it's all Christmas stuff. So I'll just switch over to my overhead camera and show you what I bought. Okay, so this is what I managed to pick up really, really inexpensively. Now, when I moved into the new house, I kind of got rid of a lot of stuff, stuff that I didn't use very often. I kind of gave away because it was less stuff to transport, blah, 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 blah. I gave away all my glitter and all my glitter glues. My entire collection of stickles and that kind of stuff I got rid of. So now I don't have any. I know, ridiculous. And I'm coming up towards Christmas and I have no glitter whatsoever. So I picked up these, very, very inexpensive 3D glitter glue. So this is the sort of stuff that when you put it down, it dries, but it stays domed. Perfect. Exactly what you want. And this is acid-free, yeah, all non-toxic, and it's got a, let's just open one up, if I can get it open. There we go. I should have just been able to twist it off, but... There we go. So let's just take the whole thing off. Ew. There we go. So yes, so it's got a fine point applicator, which all you have to do is just squeeze it down. There we go. So I'll have to be careful taking the lids off of those, of the other ones, because like you've just seen, it just splurts out everywhere. But now that I know, forewarned is forearmed, as they say. So that's perfect. Nice, lovely, Christmassy green colour. So I picked up one of each of the colours that were in the rack. So we've got green, red, gold. So red, gold and green, Christmas colours. There's also a nice blue one there, and also a lovely kind of iridescent one. You can just see the sparkles in there. So that'll be perfect for frost and snow and that kind of stuff. So perfect. Now these were only 69 pence each, which is not a lot at all. So the whole, about 70 pence, and there's 5 of them, so around about £3.50. Bargain. 5 colours for the cost of probably 1 pot of distressed stickles, or thereabouts. The other thing, sorry, there was a silver one there as well, so 6. I lie. So there you go. 6 colours, there's silver. Nearly rolled up onto the floor. So I also picked up this little pack of mirrored stars. Now, silver on one side, gold on the other, but domed on the gold side. So you could stick it down with the silver side if you wanted to, or just flip it over. But also, because it's only kind of like a pale gold colour, you could go over with your alcohol pens if you wanted to, because they're only plastic, and you could recolour them to whatever you want. Now that entire bag of, there's 100 pieces, so 100 stars in there, cost me, I think it was like £1.30. So not bad, 1.3 pence per star, which will last probably all season. The other thing that I got was this little bag of little velvet bows. So again, 20 pieces in this. This is from Do Crafts, a British company. But I think these are actually, they have made a move into the States as well. And again, inexpensive, probably made in China, but made in China, yeah. But imported little red velvet bows. Cute little embellishments for putting on cards and stuff. The other thing that I picked up was these. So when I saw these, I thought they would be absolutely perfect for something that I have in mind. They're great. So you've got 6 of these 3D stickers, so decoupaged up, so layered up on little foam pads. They've already got bits of foiling on them, so gold foiled, and they've also got gems and things on there as well. Perfect size, and I'll explain in a moment. Again, so just over £1 for those, so not a lot. I then got these 2. So these are 2 little paper pads, single-sided. They're only single-sided. 100 sheets. So there's 20 designs, and you get 5 of each, which is cool. But these are 4 inches by 4 inches, so they're a perfect size. Again. For something that I had in mind. And there was 2 different pads. So they've got a vintage Christmassy kind of pad. That's got wood jumpers, plaids or tartans, so kind of mottled backgrounds, ugly jumper, traditional kind of hollies. I'll do that actually so you can see it now. So I should have actually looked at the camera, shouldn't I? So I knew exactly where to show you. So tartans, mottled, grungy, again ugly jumpers, traditional hollies, some nice kind of vintage style illustration type ones, again jumpers, dots, plain greens, more woods, more knitted Scandi kind of stitched stars, baubles, grungy reds. You just see there's a kind of grungy pattern in there. So baubles, more grunge and darker greens and little triangles, so perfect little backgrounds. That's the vintage pack. This was the Christmas original set. So again, we've got ugly jumpers, swirls, argyles, dots, trees, tartans, ugly sweaters again, snowflakes, dots, can't go wrong with dots, hollies, ornaments, little Santas, rocking horse, more swirls, more holly, reindeer and trees, ornaments, snowflakes, prezzies and more ornaments. So reds and greens, perfect. Reds and greens and browns, perfect. You can add gold, you can add glitter, you can add your own embellishments. So I got all of those, and like I said, all for under £1. Those pads were only £1 each. Only £1 each. And they're only thin paper, but they're ideal for layering and matting onto small card bases, or for what I intend to use them for. So I'd also started running out of glue. Now the glue that I'd used on those vintage cards the other day, which was this stuff, this AdTech Crafters Precision Glue, was absolutely rubbish. It's actually buckled the cardstock when it's dried, so I've had to lay the cards under heavy books to try and flatten it out once it had dried. So not really all that good for card making. It'll probably end up going in the bin. The other one that I used, which was this Yoo-hoo pen, again, rubbish. Buckled like mad. The only 2 that didn't buckle were the Tombos, and I've run out of those, they're empty now. So I haven't had a chance to put a new order in for those. So when I was in the range, I had a look and I found this. This is a precision glue stick. It's just craft glue, it's white PVA. So dries clear, it's strong, permanent, multi-purpose and non-toxic. So this will be perfect for just putting dabs behind the stars and the bows and that kind of thing. So I got that for £1. So again, a bargain. And then I also picked up some of this Anita's tacky glue, which I've heard people talk about before. I did have some once, but again, I don't know what happened to it. All my PVA glue just seems to have disappeared. And again, it's got a fine point applicator for fine lining, so you could write or draw with this and then drop glitter over the top if you wanted to. But again, perfect, it's PVA, so just putting dabs down to stick cards or projects in an art journal. Perfect size, very, very handy. So all that for next to nothing. Next to nothing. Like I said, change out of a £10 note, which ain't bad in anybody's book. Do you think there's going to be enough room in the boot?
Back seat, haven't we?
Oh,
Whose house is nearest?
Probably ours. What are you thinking?
We'll go for a wee.
Oh,
Walking back there.
you've what? Got a stone in your shoe?
Oh, sorry, I can't reach.
Did you pay for it?
No. Where's my bag gone?
On my knee.
Oh,
What are you looking for? Looking for your puffer? There's one there.
yeah, that'll do.
I'll seatbelt first. So Ian has a show this weekend at the National Space Centre in Leicester. So he's started to pack and get all his stuff together, ready to pack his car, because he's going down just after lunch today. So it'll be leaving me and Mr. Bentley all on our own this weekend. What are we gonna do, eh? Right, you're all packed.
I'm all packed.
You're all ready to go.
I'm all ready to go.
So you're going to behave yourself?
What do you think?
Probably not.
I need to clean my glasses, I can't see out of them.
Oh, okay. Are you sorted now?
I'm sorry that I can see out. It's wonderful, I've got the gift of sight.
Excellent. So?
I can appreciate how beautiful you are. I wish they were frosted, I tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you off?
I am. Ta-ta, everyone.
Okie dokie.
I will be filming while I'm out.
You're going to film from the National Space Centre?
Yes, I'm going to have a quick walk around and show you what it's like in there. It's brilliant. Full-size
Fantastic.
spaceship rocket
So you're
thing.
going to show them one of the big rockets?
I am.
Okay.
And then I'll do a walk around in the room to show who's selling.
Is that the place that's got the spacesuit for the dog?
Yes.
So you can try and find that.
Going to get Bentley one for Christmas.
And I'll see you...
I'll speak to you tonight.
Yes, but I'll see you on Sunday
Sunday night. Well, good morning everyone. I said I'd be at the Space Centre this weekend. It was very busy yesterday, it's now Sunday, but I will show you what I can see in front of me, which is truly amazing. Looks ordinary, doesn't it? But it's not. It's actually got a real size, full life size rocket in it from the US Air Force, boosters on it, and oh, it's amazing. Looks like one of those things you get toner cartridges in on a much bigger scale. Well, now inside the Space Centre, getting ready to trade on day 2, and I'll give you a little walk around. This is a quick walk round because they're going to open in a little while, but it is a brilliant day out in Leicester. I'll just swap round and you have a look.
So it's approaching 12 noon on Sunday. Ian's just phoned me to tell me that he's having a very, very busy day and probably won't get a chance to say or give me a ring at all later on this afternoon. It's going to be finishing about 4 o'clock. So it'll take him about an hour to pack down and then jump in the car. And then it's about a 2-hour journey back home again. So he should be home for around about 7 o'clock tonight. But in the meantime, Mr. B and I are going over to Mum and Dad's for Sunday lunch. They've invited us over to have something to eat with them, which is going to be absolutely lovely. So that's going to be it for this week. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to give it a thumbs up and do the usual, and I'll see you all again, or we will see you all again next week. Bye for now. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.